raising prices everywhere. Everywhere we look. I listened to an amazing audio video the other day that reminded me that we are caught in this, I don't know, vortex where we all want everything that we buy to be cheap, and we want everything that we sell to be higher priced. And we're stuck in a mindset of the idea that we, and I was also listening to some conversation about how younger people are expecting to get paid as if they had 25 years experience in their job. That doesn't happen. And that's part of building this little vortex, upward spiral of inflation, is that it's costing everyone a lot of money. And part of it's because of social media. All right, so let me go there first. Part of it's because of social media. All these younger people are learning that people in my job get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, not 50. And so they go and demand that kind of price. They don't bring the experience. They don't bring any network with them. They just don't have the the years of growth that an older employee would have. What does that have to do with animal chiropractic? So with animal chiropractic, we see a little bit of the opposite. We see animal chiropractors who want to go out there and charge what people were charging back in 1998, 99. They don't want to charge more because the people around them are still charging the same as what they were charging back in 1998. They've never raised their prices, in part because as animal chiropractors, I'll tell you this, there's so much satisfaction in the process of being an animal chiropractor that it doesn't occur to people that I should raise my prices. It doesn't occur to people that, if I raise my prices, number one, I'll make more. Number two, I won't have to work as many hours. And those are the things that animal chiropractors are learning. And one of the things that we're teaching them is it's not about how much time you spend with the animal. It's about the value of your work. How is your work valuable? How is that adjustment that you're giving that animal supporting and solving problems for that owner? And that's what we base pricing on, which is one of the reasons that we really encourage our students to think more like business owners and less like, this is my job. In part because if you're happy with your job, you may never do anything different. You might not ever ask for a raise. You might not ever, move to a different company where you get better benefits. All of those things. And if you can create your own job where nobody's bothering you all the time, where you're just humming along in routine and doing the thing that makes you, satisfied with what you're doing and helps you feel important in your work, then you may never be able to do more for your community, in part because you just don't have the resources. So as animal chiropractors, it's important for them to recognize that they are a huge resource for their community. Their community is getting a lot of value for what's happening with them. And we've seen it here, even in Bosque County. We've been here 10 years. And one of the things we've seen is a growth in health, in the people's health around us. We've seen a growth in how people consider their own values and not just raising their prices, but offering better value for that price. So, see what I did there? So unlike these youngsters that I was hearing about, 25-year-olds that are expecting hundreds of thousands of dollars in pay the day they start, what we're seeing is businesses that recognize that the value that they're providing for their clients is essential, it's important, and they are also looking at the health and the well-being of the community around them. They're choosing to do things like choosing products that are less reactive in the environment. They're choosing better food for themselves. They are more careful about what they eat and how they prepare it. All because animal chiropractic has opened their eyes to what can happen with their dog or their horse or their cow or their chicken. And it's that kind of education where they can look at that animal and say, that animal's getting better. I want to be like that. That makes it that much bigger. That it helps people further away, people we never even meet, to benefit from those things. So if you're in that economic vortex that's building, don't be afraid to, number one, offer more value. Number two, raise your prices if you need to. And number three, increase your value by taking Animal Chiropractic 101. Now, I say that Animal Chiropractic 101 has gone up in price. It went up July 1st, but we are doing everything we possibly can to get more doctors into the course so they can learn how to manage that more value for price. And so until Thursday, what is today, Wednesday? Until tomorrow, we have an offer available on the table for doctors, veterinarians, and chiropractors to get 20% off of Animal Chiropractic 101 so that they can go and help more people in their community, more patients, more doctors. And how do you do that? Set up an appointment to talk to me. We're going to sit down, we're going to talk about your plan for your animal chiropractic practice so that you have a foundation. Why do you need a foundation for an animal chiropractic practice? We're not building a building. We need to know that you have a serious intent to go help a community, that you have a serious intent to do bigger things, not just adjust your own dog, which I think I talked about yesterday. If you're a veterinarian or a chiropractor and you have the intent of adding an animal chiropractic practice to your practice, find us today at Animal Chiropractic Education. Sign up for a slot to talk to Dr. Amy. There are only a few slots left. We've only got about 24 hours left in this offer. We'd love to get you into the class.